talk about next, Jessica?
I was going to ask you, Taylor, if you could give some advice to somebody who maybe already had a trip or something changed their path and they don't know where to start. They want to give back in some way, but they just don't know how. What would you tell them?
That's a really good question. I get asked that question. You think I'd have an answer for that? I get asked that question literally all the time. I'm always like, I don't know. You know, it's easy to say, well, you know, find a nonprofit and you can go and volunteer for them. But what I think is more relevant and more true to me is if I think back to, first of all, how you get involved with wanting to make an impact doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You know, like my way of getting involved in giving money in the first place was I read a business book that said you have to give 10% of your income or 5% of your income away to be able to make money. Because there has to be a flow to money. This is a business book that I read, like a self-improvement kind of personal growth book. And so you have to be able to have to give in order to make money. So I started giving to make more money. You know what I mean? It's not like I was like some bleeding heart since I was however old and just, was like a real go-getter, world changer at all. You know? But I started giving because I read this book because I wanted to make more money. And then every month when I would go give that money away, which usually equated to like, I think maybe $200 a month or something, because back when I was firefighting, 10% of my income was roughly $200 a month, and my after-tax income. And I started giving away, and that became my favorite thing to do. It became the most heartwarming, abundant feeling mechanism thing that I ever took part in. Like, it was incredible. I would like cry when I would be able to give this money away because I felt so grateful that I could do this. You know, my first couple gifts were I have someone in my family who grew up with an eating disorder, and so that was very much in my life, and so I've had a real sore spot for that, and it's always been with me. And so I bought a bunch of yoga mats to give them to this nonprofit that is a center for women and girls that are going through eating disorders. And so there's all these yoga mats, and I remember walking to this place with all these yoga mats, and I think, man, I can't believe I get to do this. And I put the yoga mats on her doorstep because I had messaged the nonprofit saying, like, what do you guys need? Is there anything you guys need right now? And she said, we really need yoga mats. These girls want to do yoga. We don't have yoga mats. This is before yoga mats were everywhere, right? Yeah. And so I remember going there and leaving them on the doorstep. I think I just put like a note, like, really happy to be able to give you these yoga mats. And so overall it's small. It's like 30 yoga mats or something like that. I think it cost $200 to that extent. And the way that made me feel, it was just, I can't relay that to you, how it made me feel. It made me feel so good, and so I wanted more of that. And then I started thinking, what if my job was doing things that gave me this feeling? What if my job was enabling other people to have this feeling as well? You know, what if, and so that's, which, you know, leads to starting off a fundraising company, because I would raise money with my friends, and knowing that very, very different look at raising money, because I was never looking at it like, can you please help me? Can you give me some money because I'm going to raise it to build this home in San Salvador or whatever it is? I was giving them the opportunity to have the feeling that I had. So when I was asking for money or building a platform like Change Heroes that is now, you know, I don't know how much it's raised in total. It's maybe close to $4 million in total. I know that every single person that gave, I don't look at them and go, thank you so much for giving. It's equal. It's like, I'm so appreciative of you giving, and they're so appreciative of having the opportunity to make someone who they've never met's life better, whether it's through a school or a water project or whatever it is. You know, it's absolutely equal. So, how does someone get started? How I started humbly was putting 10% of my after-tax income aside for charity. Very simple, you know. And then from there, sometimes it would like amass to like $5,000 because I was so busy on other stuff. Then I'd be like, whoa, I got $5,000 saved up, and I would go and give that to whatever was a battered women's shelter. That's a bit of a pattern for me. I don't know. I guess my mom is a strong feminist. You know, she's wonderful, and so a lot of my initiatives in the beginning were around girls and women, and have been with Change Heroes, which has just been a blast. But so, anyways, that's how I started. That was like my thing. That's what I wanted to help, is battered women and girls with eating disorders and whatever it is. That's what was close to my heart. So, put 10% of your income away for charity, give it away every month. It's a really good start. And the thing is, just try to stop after that. You just get addicted to that feeling. You want it more and more. You start integrating more of those things in your life. You stop looking at going to Skid Row or whatever it is as this like duty thing or thing I have to do, or this crazy idea, to this is something that warms my heart. this is something that builds connection in me to myself and to something higher and whatever you want, to the universe or God or whatever you want to call it, as well as to other people. And then it becomes not just selfish or just giving. It's completely both. It's nothing. There's no label. It's just what we do because it's a beautiful natural feeling.
I like that. That's really nice. $4 million.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
We've had 16,000 people in 80 countries all over the world give roughly $3.33 a day for 3 months.
And when did you start Change Heroes?
The very first idea. Oh, and I think this is a good talk. We're going to talk about this. Is the very first idea happened on 10/10/10. So October 10th, 2010. It's a beauty number, right? Yeah. Add them all up and 30, and it's just 3.
Yes.
And I love 3s. So the idea popped in my head on October 10th, 2010. I was like, well, I could ask like 30 of my friends to all give a small amount per day, and that would add up to a certain amount, like $10,000, that would fund a schoolhouse. That was the idea. And it wasn't until about March 2011 where I did the very first campaign, where I reached out to 33 of my friends. I asked all of them to give $3.33 a day for 3 months. I said, you just give me your credit card information, I'll enter it into the thing. It'll charge you once a month for 3 months, charge you $99 a month for 3 months, but the equivalent to $3.33 a day for 3 months. Right? They all raised 10 grand like in no time, a couple days.
Wow.
And that's when the idea started happening. I was like, wait a second, other people could do this. That was really easy. Got a friend of mine to do it. He raised 10 grand in a day, ended up raising 20 grand in a week. And my mind just started kind of exploding with this idea. Did a TEDx talk on it, and that's when the magic just kind of started lining up with this. Like, did the first campaign, it was amazing, off the charts. Second campaign, bang, $10,000 in a day. Then a friend of mine nominated me to do this TEDx talk, so I talked about this idea of 33 people getting together and yada yada. Had 2,000 people sign up saying that they wanted to do it as well. They wanted to raise money to build schoolhouses. And so sold my real estate company, sold almost everything I owned, took out a whole bunch of loans, started Change Heroes, the company. Sent the talk to this woman that I knew at Harvard. She says, can you come do the keynote at Harvard's biggest conference? I'd only done one public speech in my life, and I was petrified of public speaking. I would always throw up every day, so nervous about what was going to happen. Then spoke at Harvard, and I was like, oh my God, thank God. I'm so happy that I don't have to do that anymore. I was so nervous for like 6 months. And then before I got off the stage, this woman comes up and she says, hey, I want you to come and speak at the United Nations.
Wow.
And I really like that. And I'm like, I'm joining multiple Toastmasters groups, taking speech classes, because I'm just petrified. It just took 3 years of basically feeling nervous every day about a speech. Wow. Because the UN, and then it was Princeton and Cornell, and that, how could I ever line that up? I could never line those kind of talks up myself. It all just kind of like, just kept happening over and over again. And now you're sitting in a hammock in my yard, and I literally have no idea what just happened in the last 4 years or so that I do.
So, maybe some parting words for everybody about following their passions and dreams, and while also being able to give back. Because that's what kind of social entrepreneur is, right? Like, you're doing something that you want to do to make money, of course, because we want to make money, but also you're giving back. Yeah.
You know what? Typical answer right now would be like, you can do it, or whatever. I'm not going to say any of that bullshit. It's not bullshit, you can do it. But what's really real for me right now is the fact that getting what you want and being happy are completely different things. Completely different. I spent my 20s getting everything I wanted. I was in firefighter. I wanted to be a firefighter. I was a firefighter. I wanted to be in real estate. I became a millionaire in my mid-20s. That's what I wanted. I had this goal of being a millionaire, and I achieved it. And then I wanted to go travel the world and whatnot. All 10 years of just striving after what I wanted because I thought it would make me happy, right? And getting what you want and being happy are totally different things. So my exploration right now is, what does the universe want of me? Right now, what does it want? And it's just listening and stopping that mind that is always labeling things as good or bad. Whether I'm surfing, it's oh, that guy did good, or that guy did bad. It's just like continuous, all the time labeling. And so for me, it's trying to let go of what I think I want, or that voice, that ego thinks that it wants, thinks that it's going to bring it, but then it never does. And listening, what does the universe want of me at this moment? Because have you ever heard of a book called The Surrender Experiment?
No.
This thing is blowing my mind.
That's what you're reading right now?
It's craziness. It's amazing.
Okay. I gotta check it out then.
It's called The Surrender Experiment by a guy named Michael Singer.
Okay.
And this guy starts this experiment when he's 23 years old. I'll make the story fast. 23 years old to just surrender to whatever it is, whatever comes. And the reason for that is not to be passive or to let life happen to him, but it's trusting that the universe made this. You know, the universe made this earth as beautiful as it is. It made all of the things that we have here. It made it in perfection. Yet we spend our lives thinking that we are entitled to having what we want, or what this ego decides that it wants, and fighting for it and striving for it. We get it. We're like, yes, I got it. What else do I want? I want that. Yes, I got it. Like all of the law of attraction, junkies, which I'm totally down with to a point, and not to the point of like, I'm going to go make a whole bunch of money for the sake of making money. I'm going to go and do all these things because I think they're going to make me happy. See, a lot of the people that are, in my mind, are the most depressed are the most wealthy that I've met. Yeah. Some of the most wealthy people I met are ecstatically happy because they've done it through different means and whatever. But this surrender experiment is trusting that all of this happened without someone going, I want this plant to grow. I want it to get sunlight. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so it's my endeavor right now, which is crazy hard, is to just surrender. Like, what does it want, and let it happen. And when you said, hey, do you want to be on this talk show? Immediately, yes, of course. You reached out, yes, I'd love to. It's an easy example because this is fun. Yeah. There's other examples of stuff coming up that we got a call from this guy the other day about a tribe in Botswana that's under, it's called the Sand Bushmen, 60 people in this community that are about to get pushed off their land by the government. Really? And there's a Taylor, I'd love for you to help in whatever it is, raising money so that we can buy this ranch, so that they can live on this ranch, so they can be preserved for like the rest of their lives. Bring a culture and build a culture.
I want you to like be yourself and like, be authentic. That's what I'm really about to. That's fine.
I'm like, it's not really in line with what I'm trying to focus on.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Travel company, but I said, yes, of course, we'd love to get involved. Well, that's what was put there. That's the same thing that made everything perfect here has perfectly put this one little, this opportunity in my lap, and who am I to say no to it? Yeah. I like that. I actually do like that. I don't know if that's the most powerful rah-rah parting words, but...
You got a lot. You said a lot of great advice today. So.
You're not giving me any structure. I just feel like...
No, it's okay. I want you to
I like the microphone, too.
Do you?
Well, I'm just happy that you came.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
I'm so happy that you came, especially coming from home. It means a lot. Just coming home.
Thank you.
And today was a really tough day.
Yeah.
I went to yoga in the middle of the day to try to kind of be centered and whatnot. And tonight, potentially going to be a bit of a challenging night with some of the stuff I've got going on business-wise. And that's also really important to tell people, is that this isn't just some walk in the park, walking your path of diamonds kind of thing. Yeah, a whole bunch of magic happens, way more than I could ever imagine in one of my past lives, but like real estate or firefighting. But it also comes with so many, what would you call them, growth opportunities, challenges, right? Times where I'm sitting on the ground in my shower, and the shower running over me, and I'm crying because I just can't. It's so hard. No matter what, life is ups and downs, all the different things, and sometimes it's just plain fucking hard. And so for people to know that whatever you're going through, if it's super hard, you're not alone. It's hard for all of us. And for the people that are, if it looks like from the outside that I'm shiny and I've got it all figured out, I fucking do not whatsoever. I have to really just figure it out. But maybe that's part of it, that's part of knowing that there's so much to learn. So if anyone who's going through a hard time right now, I'm with you. And I think we're all on the same team. So keep at it.
Exactly. We're all in it together.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you. Oh, how can everybody find you? So Journey 333?
Yeah, journey333.com.
Okay.
We're doing a trip to Mexico. The Nicaragua trip's full. El Salvador's finalized, but Mexico, September 30th to October 5th.
Okay.
We're going to go down. We're going to build homes for 2 days. We're going to go to this amazing hotel in a place called Valle de Bravo after those 2 days. And then we're going to have a cacao ceremony and a sound healing and some incredible experiences with wonderful speakers. We've got the former head monk from Transcendental Meditation is going to be coming and speaking on meditation, which is amazing.
That sounds
His
really
wife
good.
is I speak from personal experience, is an incredibly wonderful healer as well, and what you call a clairvoyant or intuitive type person, who I've never had an experience where she didn't just completely rock my world and the worlds of those around us. So they're coming, and we've got some wonderful other people that are going to come as well.
That sounds amazing.
Community building session, and that's the goal with this, is right. They come on a trip, and they don't just go home back to their jobs. They become part of a massive community that we have. We do dinners in New York and San Fran and LA and Washington, DC and Vancouver and Toronto, bringing people back together, forming this tribe, showing people that they're not alone. Yes, there's a struggle, but we're all on the same team and we're doing it together.
So even after the trip,
still
stay
connected.
connected.
Is the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, trip is the beginning to
I like
finding
that.
people.
I like that. That's awesome. So if you want any transformative travel, journey333.com.
Yeah. If you want your world to get rocked. If not, that's totally fine.
Yeah, it's okay. You can stay.
If you do.
You do. Everybody does. So you see me, right? Okay. So I want to thank you guys for watching today. Thank you, Taylor, for being my guest today. This is awesome. I love this hammock. I might take it with me.
Stay.
I'm just kidding. I really like this hammock though. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out journey333.com, and I'll see you next week. Peace, my boys. That was awesome. Thank you.